Yeah, I mean, look. First of all, you just can't convince me that. I just don't. I don't believe it. We've got plenty here, and I'll tell you what. All right, when we come out of a game and everything that we said that we had to do, including our identity, we do that for 60 minutes and we lose the game, then I'll stand up here and tell you, you know what, we just don't have enough. But until that happens, you're not going to hear me say anything about what we have or don't have, or can we do this? We got plenty here in the whole roster. We got plenty on defense. You know, I believe in Kirby. I believe in Branch. I believe in Reeder. I believe in Za'Darius. I believe in Levi. You know, I believe in Amik, Arnold. All right, guys like O'Connor. You know, I mean, Ben Neiman, Jack Campbell. So we're good, and we'll figure out how we need to play. We've already begun to do that, and really, you know, everything that we do from this point on is to how do we get to where we're playing the very best football with where we're at now, with what we have by the time we hit the playoffs. That's really where the focus has got to be. Now, first focus, we got to be prepared, you know, to go out and play a good football team in the Chicago Bears. And then the next is what I just mentioned.
Coach, obviously, you lost this year, but in the past, you often blamed yourself and took credit for the losses, not really running away from it at all. One of the things you talked about was the onside kick and different plays and things like that. But how much do you learn and take and store those experiences, like, okay, and put that into your staff to not, as you say, make those type of mistakes in those moments again? How do you learn from those situations?
Well, I mean, I think you just you look at everything, you know, and you look. Most of the time, what you're gonna, if you hadn't figured this out about me yet, it's a lot of times these decisions are, all right, this game is over, and I'm sitting at home, and whatever decision that was, am I going to regret that decision? Deeply regret that decision. And a lot of times that's where it goes. Yeah, it's in the moment, but it's also, and if it doesn't work out, but I know I'm not going to regret it, and I'm good, you know? And like the one the other day, what I said was hindsight on the onside. I don't regret kicking it. I do the fact that it went all the way down to the 5. I didn't know that was going to happen. So since that happened, hey, I wish I wouldn't have done that. But that's really what it is, man. You know, I don't want to ever be in position where I stand in front of the team and I can't even look them in the eye because I did something that I knew in my heart I didn't believe in, and we lost. It's one thing you do something you believe in, and it just doesn't work out, and I can live with myself, and I can look at those guys in the eye.
How important is it to get that message, all the messages, all the answers to the questions today? How important is it to get it right to your group of guys that at 12-2 are still atop the division, still can get that number 1 seed, but that's a group of grown men that just lost for the first time in forever. How important is it for you to get that message right in front of them this week?
Yeah, look, we talked about it this morning. We just had the first meeting, really a significant meeting since the Buffalo game, and so like I say, I just hit it head on, and tell them what the facts are. This is where we're at. This is how we're viewed right now. And look, nobody writes our story, man. We're the only ones who write our own story. And so we have the pen, and there's a lot of football left, and I think we're looking forward to this, to be honest with you. So, man, you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you go back to the basics, man. Go back to work. That's the only way to get better and clean up issues that cost you, because the bottom line is we lost a game. That really is the most important thing. Man, we lost the game, and here's why we lost the game, at the end of the day. So why don't we go clean those things up and take it into Chicago and see what that looks like?
Part of that, of their second season here, this team hasn't had back-to-back losses. Just what is the key of having that type of consistency and resiliency over that time?
Well, look, you can't make you gotta man, it's kind of what I just said. You have to identify the issues, and you got to attack, the next preparation for the opponent. There's got to be a level of urgency that is extremely high, and you got to want to get that taste out of your mouth so bad, the taste of losing, that you'll do anything it takes to prep yourself, and you're going to play at the highest level you played all season. So it's a mindset, it's a preparation, there's a work ethic to it, and it's really that simple. It's really that simple. It's not anything else. I know this, you overreact on one, that's not good either. Man, we lost the game. And it's as simple as we didn't fit this right. We didn't finish on this play. We mis-ID'd this block. We missed this tackle. Well, why? Because of the angle. Why this? Well, because, I thought I was supposed to be cut down on that. So let's just clean those things up and go back to work. And so, look, that's why our guys are so good. We got a good group of guys. They don't like losing, and they don't lose confidence. They get more aggravated, like I do. And so we want to fix it. We don't want to lose anymore. And, that's the plan. We're going to be prepared. We're going to go to Chicago, and we're going to go out there to compete to win.